do it himself. Excellent. Welcome to part 2 of Homemade TV's Lockdown Eve cruise beyond Potter Heigham Bridge on the River Thurne. In our first clip we passed through the medieval bridge in our cute little electric boat from the Phoenix fleet, whose base is right beside the bridge on the downstream side. Now we're heading upstream between the little bungalows and cabins. They're on both sides of the river. Most have little mooring dikes, but some have their boats laid alongside. They do go for good money considering how small most of them are. The lowest price for one of these we found was around £150,000, and the dearest property we found on the Broads all told was a huge 7-bedroom place for £1.6 million. I'll put some photos on the back of this video with contact details in case you're feeling flush. The holiday homes thin out and disappear eventually, and you're out into the wilds of Norfolk. There are some areas of alongside mooring with both yachts and motor cruisers. Yachts are popular here, I suppose because there's a good run of waterway with no bridges at all, once you've worked your way through Potter. With lockdown starting tomorrow, there are very few fireboats about, but a surprising number of pike anglers were out in both their own boats and hire day boats. But apparently not too many of the Broad's top predator were being caught. Perhaps they were waiting in the reeds for the anglers to go home. We're just coming into Martham now, a large village with a long history. The Saxons settled here in around 600 AD and gave it its name. Martham, Martham, the Ham of the Martins, which we'd call polecats today. These days, Martham's riverside is home to some lovely boats. There's a fleet of wooden sailing yachts, and just upstream you can find some beautiful old wooden motor cruisers from back before glass fibre boats even existed. Probably not. Some lovely old boats, aren't they? Yeah, and so are these two in front. I'm not sure if the two in front are identical to the ones behind, they're not. No, that's Martham Boat Yard. I think this one, I'm not sure. We can go up here a little bit further though, Jude. Yeah. On this part of our trip, we've decided to sail straight past the entrance to Candle Dyke, which leads up to Hickling Broad and to Horsey Mere, and keep going upstream on the Thurne itself. We do have plenty of time in hand, and the sunshine is simply beautiful. Well, you haven't seen her before. This is my crew for the day, which is Judy, and she's a competent boat woman, I'd say. What do you make of it then, Jude? You haven't been this side of Potter Heigham Bridge before, have you?
No, I haven't. It's lovely.
Quiet, I think, isn't it?
I haven't seen any other boats.
Coming up Martham Ferry Reach, we're approaching the floating swing bridge, which gives access to a rather remote nature reserve. It's an unusual design. Vehicles drive onto the high side and the bridge then swings with ballast tanks flooding to match the deck height with the low side. I suppose the reeds cut the wind away, don't they? Now, as promised, here's a look at a couple of those wonderful riverside properties. Got your checkbook handy? If you've enjoyed this video, please give it a like and subscribe to Homemade TV for a variety of specially produced content, new videos on most days. See you soon with part 3 of our pre-lockdown cruise.